Thank you for interviewing with us today. Could you start by telling us your name and rank?
Michael Swartz. I'm a retired sergeant major,
And what was your branch of service?
the United States Army,
When did you serve?
from '86 till 2013.
And what's your connection to Southwest Virginia?
Moved here about 4 years ago. Looked to move to the South where it's warmer, and they lied to us because it's not warmer.
How and why did you enter the military?
Desire to serve back then, and the town I'm from is a railroad town, and your options were pretty limited. Not from a family that was able to support any college ideas, so I wanted to earn a chance to go to college and to serve my country.
So, what was your process for going in?
I joined on June 12th, 1985, and was in delayed entry for almost an entire year of my senior year. Went in as a 13 Mike, which is a multiple launch crew member, and did that basic training in AIT at Fort Sill.
So, while you were in service, what were some of the jobs that you did?
Again, MLRS, and then I transitioned when I went into the National Guard. I became an infantryman.
What were some of the places that you lived while you were on active duty?
Fort Sill for basic training, and then went to Germany for about 5.5 years, and then to lovely Fort Stewart, and then to Korea, and finished up at Fort Bragg.
Okay. How did you stay in touch with your friends and family when you were away from home?
We didn't have the advantages everybody has now of email and cell phones. So in Germany, you kept a handful of coins, and however many minutes you had based on those coins is how often you got to talk at home. So usually I would call once a week for a few minutes just to check in.
Okay. Could you tell us a memorable experience from your time in the service? It could be serious or lighthearted.
I think probably my proudest part is deploying as a first sergeant and was able to bring all of my guys back. A couple of wounded, but we didn't lose anybody. And that just it makes a big difference being able to breathe a sigh of relief that you didn't lose anybody over there. But
Can you think of something specific that happened while you were over there as a first sergeant?
um, young soldier in Germany, and we decided to take advantage of the things that Germany offers. And we saw a thing come up called the Dodentod, which is translates to Death March. It's 100 kilometers in 24 hours. We thought that would be super cool. It turns out 100 kilometers in 24 hours is very grueling, and yeah, wound up in a lot of pain with no money to recover, no money to buy food, and a 7-hour bus ride home. All of us were in the same boat. So we just kind of dealt with it, and we begged for bread that day. And it's a shame to have a busload of soldiers begging for bread, but the Belgian people were awesome, took care of us.
Could you tell us a message you would like to pass on to the next generation about military service?
Choose to serve. Um, Even if you're not a huge patriot or anything else, the military opens your eyes to see what's out there for the world, and you can develop a lot of skills that there's no other way to develop. I see these kids' confidence build every day when they're here in ROTC. And I think that translates just to the fact you have to get out there, you have to learn to speak, you have to learn to lead. That would be my biggest thing for them. Everybody, I was just telling somebody in this area, it's hard to recruit for military or ROTC because a lot of kids are, it's built into them. They're going to stay on the farm or they're going to work the same factory that dad did, that grandpa did. And my message to them is get out there and see what the world has and bring that back and make the farm, the business better.
Finally, what does the ROTC program here at Emory and Henry mean to you?
To me, it was an opportunity to give back. My son went through ROTC and he had really good cadre that helped him out a lot. He made some mistakes and they helped him get through, and he's being very successful right now as a young officer. I think I have the opportunity to give that back to some of these kids and just to, again, give them an opportunity to understand what it means to serve. That's part of our thing here is we try to get them to be part of the community events and part of everything else. Our schedule kind of hampers some of that because we get out of school too early to do a lot of the big events in the summer, but we try to do that and to make them understand it's not about you. This is about service, and you're serving your country, you're serving your local communities. That's what we try to teach them.